that you didn't look good before, but you look much better today. Like you look like
thanks.
like you're.
Yeah, when I struggle, man, there's no hiding it.
Well, no, that's I'm not saying that. I'm just saying,
Although,
you look like you're ready to go today. Like you're just all done up.
well, I think interviewing Bill Curtis
Oh my goodness.
was just the shot I needed. Oh, that was amazing.
Yep.
That was amazing. I could have gone on forever. I wanted to
Yeah.
There's some people that when we interview them,
Mm-hmm.
that question that we always ask when we're just playing around in the car on vacation or whatever it is, like, what 10 people would you have at your dinner party if you could invite anybody? That's one of my favorite questions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I literally stop and think about that a lot. I'm like, okay, I would have like Jesus, Moses, Gandhi, Mother Teresa,
Mm-hmm.
Jon Stewart, David Letterman. Like, there's people that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And interviewing Bill Curtis, I would want him to be at that table.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
They're just people you could talk to for hours.
They have a lot of stories.
Mm-hmm. That can tell a story. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Bill Curtis's voice to me is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Seconded only by or equal to Dateline. Our guy,
Keith Morrison.
Keith Morrison.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's just some people that I'd be like, I'd love Rob Bell at my table.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just find those people supremely interesting when, like, they're just like vibrant on all sorts of fronts.
Yeah.
Where you can get into good discussion
Mm-hmm.
with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if I don't agree with them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
Oh yeah, no, I think it'd be interesting to sit and talk with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Bill Curtis, interviewing him, I was googly eyes. I hadn't felt that way since Batman Kissed My Hand.
Mm-hmm. Adam West.
Oh, jeez.
Now, for those that are tuning in, you're like, I didn't even hear the interview. What happened?
It's coming.
We recorded it yesterday.
Yeah.
It'll air on Friday. So Friday, just after the 8:00 news, we will have Bill Curtis on the program. Exciting stuff,
I just wanted it to go on and on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
I really did.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so frank. So you're so used to seeing them as an anchor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say be all tightened and, got to get this in, got to get that in, because he's so good at telling. Like, if you watch American Justice or Investigative Reports or Greed, I think, is it American Greed or Greed? He did
I thought it was American Greed. I remember that show.
But that was with, what's his name? Who's the guy from Vegas?
Carrot Top?
No. No, The Voice. I've got it.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just imagining Carrot Top doing a news program.
Yeah.
The Voice from Vegas. I do not know.
Stacy Keach.
Oh.
He did American Greed, so I'm not sure.
So what does Stacy Keach have to do with Vegas? Now you got me. You piqued my curiosity.
Lifestyles. I always think lifestyles of the rich and famous, right? That's not who Stacy.
No, I don't. That's oh my God, Robin Leach.
Robin Leach.
I was about to say Robert Guillaume.
Stacy Keach. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another voice that I love.
Mm-hmm.
The way he. But he did some Greed show or something like that. I'm trying to think. Bill Curtis. But it was fascinating to talk to him. And then at the end, when he said, if you guys have me on again, I'll talk about anything. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're invited. You want to take my place?
Right.
I think people will love him.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. I don't
right.
Yeah, it says American Greed was done by Stacy Keach, like you said, but maybe he did an episode of American Greed, Because he said something about doing Creed.
Okay, he produces it, so it's Curtis Productions.
Oh, so it's
So
his
it was
show.
narrated by Stacy Keach, but yeah,
I knew he said that he did it when we just talked to him.
was like, wait, what? Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
But we never even got into the discussion. I wanted to get into the discussion. He does a show, Bill Curtis, on NPR. So this whole wipeout of NPR and public programming, I wondered. I mean, we didn't even touch on that.
Right.
But just talking to a journalist about the culture these days and his favorite decade, I was shocked by. There's just so much that I don't want to give it away, but it was a really good interview, and I want him to come over for dinner.
Now I want to go back to your dinner guest list.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that'd be a lot of fun to do as a poll question.
We should.
Again. Yeah. So you said Jesus and Moses.
Yeah.
And now I want to know, when you get those two in a room, are you going to ask Moses if he was upset with Jesus that he didn't get into the promised land?
No.
See if you can get the two of them talking that over.
No. But I would want to know how. I just, because Moses is my favorite biblical character.
I know.
Period.
And I bring this up because Cheryl says that's one of the questions she wants to ask Jesus when she gets to heaven.
Yeah, I've got all sorts of That's what I loved about learning Bible, though. Like, my children are named, their Hebrew names are named like for significant people. Like Moses's wife was Zipporah. That's Savannah's Hebrew name.
Wow. All right.
Because I think, from everything I know, like, she really wasn't in the Bible a lot, where we don't know her a lot. But the rabbis, we were always told that they got divorced.
Okay.
Because Moses had to be the chief in charge of, the Jews in the desert, and it was a lot, and, and it said that they divorced. And I was always like, whew, that had to hurt.
Is that the only divorce in the Bible? I mean, not that you know it frontwards and backwards, but I mean, that's...
I don't know if I ever knew about...
I thought divorce wasn't in the Bible. I thought that was a whole thing, that the church was against it,
the church says it's not, it's like hated. It's not a good way to go. But yeah, I don't know. It was always, because it's still to this day a very big thing in Orthodox Jewish religion, because the man has to send the woman away. So in that way, he can have multiple wives technically, and he cannot divorce one while marrying another, and she's all held, like, she's stuck. Does that make sense? Like, she's stuck in the marriage.
So he can't divorce one while marrying another.
He doesn't have to. He can be polygamous in essence. Like, so if he doesn't send the woman away, meaning
but he can push her away.
He's the one with the cards.
Right.
Is what, like, in a
That's
get,
the way it's meant to be.
A formal get. No, it's not. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Is what I have to say on that. Yeah, it's not. I mean, we laugh about it, but yeah, there's a whole... Well, here, this is how bad it gets. Okay. The rabbis will beat up a husband if he doesn't follow, like, if they're like, give her a get, like, let her go. And he's like, nah. They'll, like, break his knees. Like, it's like a, yeah.
Well, that's not nice either. Yeah. Where's the joke there?
Right. But he can hold her up. Do you understand? She can't have more kids or anything like that because she's locked in with this guy. Meanwhile, he's continuing on his life. Like,
right. Well, she still gets to be married to him.
Yeah.
So all that said, then, if divorce is in the Bible, why are we still against it? It was in the Bible. It was in there.
Well,
it was happening.
Yeah. I think God is literally saying, that's not what I want for you. So be careful in making your choices.
All right. I suppose. Today is Festival of Latest Novelties.
What? What does that even mean?
It's a festival of new novelties.
Okay.
That made me think, are there even still novelties? Like, do you remember when we were kids? Like, you had like rubber vomit or fake dollar bills or,
Whoopee
like
cushions.
whoopee cushions, like things like there's no way that.
Do you
like,
remember that
keeps a
round
kid
thing?
happy,
That
like,
round thing you'd put in your thing and you'd shake
buzzer.
someone's hand, the buzzer.
Yeah, like there's no way
Wow.
that kids find that amusing anymore.
Right. Or
That's-
the thing, do you remember you'd take the gum out and it'd go,
yes, it was almost like
you pulled out the gum.
it was like
it
a
looked like a
mousetrap.
piece of gum, and then
It's
it
like a mousetrap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like the finger cups, the thing where you put your fingers in, but you can't, like if you pull, the harder you pull,
the harder you
the
pull, you
tighter
can't get it
gets.
out.
Yeah, things like that.
Okay.
Um,
Stupid, in other words. It's National Stupid Day.
wow. She's feeling better, but she sure doesn't.
Feisty.
Still hasn't told her
I know.
mouth yet to have a good
The
time.
feistiness came back.
Yeah, I think it's time for another Fruity Pebble treat.
Oh, geez.
Gallbladder Good Health Day. Okay. Kiss Day. Like as in kiss, not as in the
Alright.
band. Yeah. Lash Stylist Day. Are there people that style lashes?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Are there? All right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to, knock it.
Well, don't you see, like, some of the people, it looks like they have a full head of hair on their eyelashes?
Yeah, I
and
mean,
stuff?
I could see people doing it themselves. I didn't know like you went to someone that does it, so,
Sure.
all right.
Yeah. I don't. I would never
All right.
mess with the eyelashes I have left.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't even wear
Eyelashes for me
mascara.
is that's something that up until I was probably 20. I mean, women would say that to me all the time.
You had,
that they wish they had my eyelashes.
yeah, you had like
yeah,
real like long lashes.
lashes. Yep. And I guess it got creepy as I got older, so they stopped saying it, or my lashes got shorter. I don't know, one or the other. Bluebird of Happiness Day, Cherry's Jubilee Day.
Not a fan.
Nah, not either. Horchata Day.
Love.
You do, and I don't. It's to me, it tastes like dusty water. It's weird. I don't know. And it looks that way too, so maybe that's what throws me off. Punctuation Day.
Exclamation point, exclamation point.
Yes. Women's Health and Fitness Day.
Okay.
So today's the day that women stay healthy and fit, and we don't care about men. Schwenkfelder Thanksgiving.
What?
Yep.
What's a schwenk? Wow.
Don't know. It's the longest continually celebrated Thanksgiving in the U.S. between 1731 and 1737. 6 groups of Schwenkfelders.
What's a Schwenkfelder?
I'm going to get to it.
Oh,
A small religious sect formed in Germany by Caspar Schwenkfeld around the time of the Reformation. It came to North America in order to flee religious persecution in Europe. Numbering 209 people total, they settled in Pennsylvania Dutch region. The largest group, numbering 170 and making 44 families, arrived September 22nd, 1734. Okay, that was 2 days ago, guys. 2 days later, they gave thanks to God for allowing them to flee persecution. Sometimes, Steve, you should listen to yourself and just finish reading. By holding a Thanksgiving service and sharing a meal, as they didn't have any crops to harvest. Their meal consisted of water, bread, butter, and apple butter. So today, 3,000 people are members of Schwenkfelder churches, and they still celebrate Schwenkfelder Thanksgiving with water, bread, butter, and apple butter. So there you go. So today, you could do that. You could have your Thanksgiving. No? All right. I'm surprised that the Cheryl doesn't like that on a day where she doesn't seem to like anything. So that's fine.
I'm just wondering when it is you're going to get Touhyville Day. Let's go.
I've decided it's there already. See you at the Pole Day. Pole.
North Pole?
It just says see you at the pole. It's a yearly international event when Christian students gather at school flagpoles, churches, and online for prayer and worship. The focal point of the day is when students meet at their school's flagpole at 7 a.m. local time. The day takes place during Global Week of Student Prayer. time when all students, public, private, and homeschooled, pray in various places throughout the week. So there you go. World Dense Breast Day.
Real important.
Okay.
Get them checked. Ladies, get them checked. Early detection saves lives.
That's what dense breast means?
No, dense breasts are like things can hide. So you need your mammogram.
Got it. All right.
Yeah. Gotta have the mammograms now and get them done all the time.
All right.
I think it's every 2 years.
Yeah.
I get mine done every year just because I'm a breast cancer survivor. You have to. But
all right.
It's coming up for me too. So.
Yeah. Well, and I don't think it's got one to do with the other, but it's also World School Milk Day. So that's I said it doesn't have one. Listen, I amuse myself. All right, so let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll take care of yesterday's poll question, get to a new poll question. We got what's happening. We got all kinds of fun stuff.
I gotta know what you thought about Jimmy Kimmel's.
We'll get into Jimmy Kimmel as well. Yep. So stick around.
Since 1995, Boise's Indiana Truck Accessories has been Northwest Indiana's trusted source for top quality truck accessories and expert installations. Boise's is an authorized real truck dealer. They specialize in hitches, truck caps, and tonneau covers, and more. Boise's does detailing on cars and trucks too. Stop by and see John and the different displays on hand at the Boise showroom, located at 603 South Halleck Street in DeMont. Visit Boise's.com and like them on Facebook. Boise's, driven by quality, powered by experience.
There's still time to save big on your landscaping project at Menards. Whether you're creating a new patio or installing a retaining wall, Menards has the largest in-stock selection of concrete blocks ready to take home today. Plus, get free estimates fast using our easy design and buy program in-store or on Menards.com. Save big on all landscape blocks and check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Have trees that need trimming or removed? Make the smart move and call TNT Tree Service at 219-306-0996, offering free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. TNT can also prune and remove dead wood from trees, do crowning, grind and chip stumps, cable brace dangerous limbs, and clear lots. TNT Tree Service is your one-stop shop when it comes to making your property shine. TNT Tree Service, family owned and operated. Give them a call today, 219-306-0996. TNT Tree Service. They treat your property like their own.
You're on the list for Macy's Fall VIP Sale. That means you're invited to save big on this season's top designer looks at prices you'll love. Like an extra 30% off Calvin Klein, Steve Madden, Hugo Boss, and more. Plus, get 15% off beauty and fragrance from Estee Lauder, Lancome, and so many others. This only happens a few times a year. Don't miss the Fall VIP Sale tomorrow, only at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. Little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
You should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's easy to play and super fun. Unlike that time you tried paddleboarding.
Go! Fast Play does sound quick and easy. I'll take one.
Hoosier Lottery. Champions of play. Play responsibly.
Baby, are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
You're listening to Steve Touhy in Touhyville. Or are you?
Good morning.
Up and off the rails bright and early this morning.
Guess what day it is?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I tell you, we making history right now in stereo.
Bang Zoom.
That's a great radio station.
Best in town.
Everybody else sucks.
I'm not saying that.
Anyway, happy Wednesday. Also known as Hump Day.
It's showtime.
Yeah, it is. It's showtime. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun, hanging out. Speaking of hanging out with us, we are going to be out and about tomorrow from noon till 2 at the Shorty's Marathon by the Tracks in Rensselaer. Customer Appreciation Day, okay? He is going to have gas discounts. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I don't know what it's going to be yet.
Okay.
But there is going to be gas discounts. Hoosier Lotto Spin Wheel.
See, that's so much fun.
Yes.
Are we allowed to participate in that?
I think so, because we're not an employee,
an affiliate,
of the Lotto.
So cool.
Yeah. Complimentary cookout, gift card giveaways, and more. So come on by tomorrow, noon to 2. Shorty's Marathon by the Tracks in Rensselaer. Also, right up the road from Shorty's is Steve's Specialized Services and their super cool looking log cabin. It is really coming together. Really cool. They're doing a great job. That's part of their showcase of Honest Abe's Log Cabins. You could get yourself a log cabin. Visit stevespecialized.com to find out more. Go and like Steve Specialized Services on Facebook as well. All right. We got our poll question from yesterday. We'll get to a would you rather poll question today in just a little bit. So yesterday, we were talking about the idea of trying out foods that like people had told us all about, or you had heard all about. Once you finally tried them,
the hype was like, the hype was.
You were disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the number one on that list would be lobster.
What? Oh, I thought wellies.
Well, so it would be lobster for people telling me about it.
Mm-hmm.
For me being excited to try it would be beef Wellington.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon Ramsay's beef Wellington.
Yeah.
Susie says tiramisu and baklava. You said you don't like baklava either. I don't even know what it is, but
baklava is like a Middle Eastern. It's a dessert.
Okay.
Got honey on it. It's phyllo dough, nuts.
Yeah. She also says oysters, lobster, and wine.
Yeah, I know about her list is pretty much
like you put lobster on yours. And I saw that our daughter said, our youngest Harley said, Dubai chocolate. Now, she's the one that turned us on to Dubai chocolate.
And tagged me. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then you said you agree.
Yeah.
But that really wasn't the case when you first tried it.
I like it.
She's the one who brought it up, and I don't think she had ever tried it.
Yeah.
And so we bought it when she was in town.
She brought it with her.
Oh, she brought it with her. Oh, I thought we found it.
Her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you loved it right out of the box.
I did.
Like crazy.
I thought it was an interesting crunch with the I did like it.
And then you kind of like got over it.
Yeah.
Like kind of where I'm at with like I said yesterday with Hostess cupcakes. Where I'm just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love them. They were always in my house.
Yeah.
So Christine says cauliflower. Did someone hype up cauliflower to you, Christine? Because if that's so, you should stop being friends with them.
No, but you know how they're like, oh, it tastes like this. It's great. Do cauliflower rice. Do cauliflower pizza crust. Like they were big into cauliflower being like the same as a normal crust or whatever it is. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if someone hyped up cauliflower to you, you should stop being friends with them. That's Vic says food ? I love all food except Brussels sprouts. No one's hyping up Brussels sprouts. So
lots of people do. And then
they hype them up?
They're like, oh, these are so good. They've got bacon. I don't care what you do to Brussels sprout. That smell is like,
whew. Yeah, don't.
Yuck.
Samantha says crumble cookies. We both agree on that.
Yeah.
Tanya says fried green tomatoes. Okay. No bake cookies. Key lime pie. Okay, you know what? I'll put key lime pie in there. It's fine. Like, I'll eat it if it's there, but I would never run out and get it. And it was really hyped up. Like, my parents love it, and they love it in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Do you
Also,
remember how we drove to all over the place trying to pick one up for your mom because it was her favorite thing?
I think that day GPS was in its early stages, and I think it just really screwed us because it sent us to a store like 20 miles away to get a key lime pie. You know what I mean? Like,
but she
when it's
liked
at
it.
every grocery store, like we probably only had to drive 5 feet, but yeah. Although I found when I was in Orlando too, with my dad's back stuff, that when you're in Orlando and you're trying to just live normal, it's hard. The stores are it's
They're
built
meant
for tourism.
Yeah.
It was hard to find normal stuff, and the Walmart was like an insane asylum.
Yeah.
I also remember my poor sister trying to find stuff in Walmart until I explained to her you can go on the Walmart app or online. It'll tell you what aisle the stuff is on. Twice she walked up to a Walmart helper trying to get them to help, and they didn't speak English at all. And she was trying to like show, and she's like, I don't know what to do. I'm lost.
Yeesh.
Tanya also said red velvet cake, and I'm gonna get on board with that.
I agree. I'm with
Red velvet cake looks to
Don't
me
get
like
it.
it's a trick.
Yeah.
It looks luscious and
Yes.
good, and then I eat it, and it's just like,
meh.
Yeah. Why not just do chocolate and pretend it's red? Why do we need it to be red? Is it just all decoration? Because I don't need it. Richie says smelt. Who hyped that up on you, Richie?
Ugh.
I think you should stop being friends with that person.
Ugh.
Anita says oysters too. Yeah. I don't know who's hyping up oysters, but they should stop doing that.
Yeah.
Karen says salmon. Yeah. Says when I
think so. I agree with that.
Yeah. Says when I was a kid, my dad wanted me to try salmon cakes that he made. It was from canned salmon. It had bones in it. Totally turned me off to salmon.
Absolutely. My parents used the bones, and they would say, yeah, it's protein. And I'm like, no, it's not. You
no.
could just stop now.
Yes.
With your ridiculousness.
Yes.
I love you. I respect you, but no.
I like Tanya. So Tanya answered Karen and says, but dear, the bones cook out of the salmon patties just like mackerel. Hee hee. By the way, I'm not yelling. I always use caps. Tanya only types in caps.
Types in caps. That's hilarious. I'm not.
But I get it when you respond to somebody, you want them to know I'm not yelling at you. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I like shrimp. Like at the store, like the fried shrimp, and you stick it in the oven, and that kind of thing, or cocktail shrimp, like But other than tuna fish, I'm not getting fish in a can. I'm just like, no. Like tuna fish belongs in a can to me. That's just where it's supposed to go. Like for a tuna fish sandwich mixed with mayo, and I'm good to go.
Try a tuna steak. Just
yeah, I'm gonna
so
pass.
good.
I'm gonna pass. Yeah,
so good.
Does it come in a can?
No.
That's the only kind of tuna I'll eat. Is it comes in a can, and any other fish I won't eat. So, so I didn't like the thing that Harley loves, and scallops. I didn't like scallops, but I didn't feel like they were hyped up. I've never looked at them and looked, okay, those look good. I've never seen those and thought they look good, so that didn't do it.
Yeah, I just they're like too spongy for me.
Yeah, they're just weird.
They're weird.
So
weird texture.
I tried them at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant because I thought if anywhere I'm going to like them, and I tried them. You and I, some restaurant in Bourbonnais that was working with us on advertising, decided to bring in some foo-foo chef and did like a tapas night. Do you remember that?
We did. It was like a 5-course meal that cost us like $100 a person or something.
I forget what it was, but we went and we did it. And that was the first time I ever ate sushi or scallops. Why can't I think of the name?
See, all I
And-
can remember as you're telling the story is
Is afterwards?
What we did after.
We went out to eat.
We did. We spent another 20 at McDonald's on the way home.
Right. Because we needed food.
We were starving.
Yeah.
What is this?
So I tried the
Well,
scallops,
here we are
but
at the end. We're like, when's the dinner begin?
right. But now tapas can be great. We went to tapas in Vegas.
Yeah.
Now that was 23 things, 24
Border
things.
Grill.
Yeah.
I thought it was 32, but okay.
No, I think
Because
it
I
was
remember
20
by
something.
the we couldn't do it.
Right.
We did it,
Mhm.
but we
Yep.
whoa, was that hard.
Yep.
That was the best brunch on planet Earth.
Yeah, it was great. We loved it.
Mexican tapas brunch,
Mhm.
where it's all you can eat.
It was everything.
And so we were so smart because we went, all right, we're going to share we're going to try everything on this bad boy menu.
Mm-hmm.
And it was delish.
Yeah, we had a blast.
Whew.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So back to this weirdo tapas night. So I tried scallops that night because I'll try things like if we're out of the thing, like I'm not going to not be a part of the night. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be a party pooper. So I'll do it. That said, I've tried scallops twice now, and now I just know I won't do it. And now I really won't put myself in those positions anymore. Like I'm just like, okay. But like the first time we went to, or I guess every time we've gone to the cooking class, whatever it is, I'm going to try it.
Right.
I'm going to give it a shot. And I did. I had a fish sandwich and I liked it. You know, I won't order it anywhere. Like I wouldn't do it again, but I liked it. It was fine.
Yeah.
You know? So, Kent says, pumpkin pie. Yes.
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say pumpkin anything.
Yeah, I don't like pumpkin anything either. I'm with you.
Because the whole pumpkin spice, the PSO, it's starting in August. I'm like, yeah, you can keep it.
Yeah, I'm
all
gonna
of
pass.
it.
Yeah.
Although
Mhm.
it's one of those strange things like cranberry sauce. I have to have it once a year. I just need it for Thanksgiving. And then I don't care if I ever see it again.
Yeah. See, and everybody like at Thanksgiving all talked about how good it was and how good it was. So I'm like, finally, I'm like, all right, I'll try it. And I'm like,
yeah.
Didn't like it at all. Mr. M says red velvet is just chocolate with disgusting toxic red food coloring. Yes. There's no need for it. Just have chocolate be chocolate and let it just be, you know. He also says, going back to the idea of having multiple wives, he goes, I could barely handle one, couldn't imagine multiple. Yes, I agree.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I would. Who wants like 3 women in their house telling them that they're wrong at everything? No one needs that. You know how long my to-do list would be if there was 3 wives in the house? Forget it. There's no way I'm doing that. I would leave.
Yeah.
Melissa says, I love pumpkin pie, but can't stand anything flavored pumpkin. See, there's a lot of people like that. I think my mom's like that. She loves pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But doesn't like, pumpkin spice or pumpkin
Okay, I'm throwing
fries or whatever.
one thing out there because I'm with you,
Mhm.
except I really like pumpkin roll.
You do?
I do.
I do not. I tried it. Chris used to make them all the time, and so I got one, and I was like, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Not for me. Not for me. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, all right. I got to move forward, but our poll question for today, we'll let people answer, and then we'll dive back into it a little bit later on. On a Would You Rather Wednesday, would you rather never get a cold again or never get stuck in traffic again? So a fun would you rather. Would you rather never get a cold again or never get stuck in traffic again? By the way, Melissa says she loves pumpkin rolls as well. So what the hee-haw? That's 2 pumpkin things you like.
I'm going to say the
you know?
cold.
So
Never get a cold again.
Me too. 100%. No doubt about it. I don't like sitting in traffic, but I hate having a cold.
Yeah.
Sitting in traffic, I'll listen to my book. I'll listen to a podcast. I'll listen to the radio, whatever.
If I lived in Cali, though, I mean, there's some places, California and Phoenix, where traffic is, it is insanity. It took me almost 2 hours to get. I don't buy it.
Living in Chicago was terrible. I used to have to drive at I'd get off work like around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And have to drive from the
through
city to my parents, and it was every day. It was every day. You just sat in it, just every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Because like in LA, it's get me out of here. It's anxiety panic mode where you're just, it should take 20 minutes and now an hour and 40 later, you're still in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. That said, I'd still rather do that.
I'd
than
still
have a cold.
rather,
Yep.
yeah, I hate,
Yep.
yeah.
Because the cold is just, I just hate it. So, all right, you tell us, would you rather have a cold or never have a cold or never get stuck in traffic again? We'll take a break, come back, what's happening, and we got to get into Jimmy Kimmel from last night and so much more. So don't go anywhere.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, isolated showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 73. Tonight, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 57. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 72. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 51. Friday, sunny with a high near 77. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 53.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest, old-school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family-owned, community-focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-345-3412 or stop by and visit on Route 10 today. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys are better than 1.
What are you doing up so early?
I'm just waiting.
Just waiting? What are you waiting for?
Waiting for my 15 minutes of fame.
No offense, but you just don't have talent.
Talent? I don't need talent. I'm in radio.
Oh, that's fame. Fame has a 15-minute half-life.
My 15 minutes of fame are over.
More like
15 minutes of lame.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. It's Steven Show with you here, having fun on a Wednesday morning. Happy Hump Day. Yeah. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Cripsy Head Start. Visit KIRPC.net. And there you'll find out all about how KIRPC Head Start is helping children ages 3 to 5 years old in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Go and like them on Facebook as well. If you've got a child 3 to 5 years old, or you've got a grandchild 3 to 5 years old, whatever it is, go check that out. at KRPC Head Start on Facebook. They've got some real testimonials from real parents that have sent their children there. Also got to mention another season in DeMont. Need a gift for any reason. Head to another season. And when I say a gift for any reason, get your Christmas shopping done now at another season. They're not going to be open for Christmas shopping this year. But they've got Christmas stuff, gifts, decor, and more. 50% off. Today is Wednesday, and that means they'll be open until 7 o'clock tonight. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, they're open until 7, so you could stop by, save 50% off. It's the another season going out of business sale. The savings are going to you and you and you and you. You walk in.
You better
and
get
Carla's
in there now.
Carla's like Oprah. She's like, you get 50% off, and you get 50% off, and you get 50% off. I don't think she really does that, but
yeah, she's such a spitfire.
yeah, she's a lot of fun.
I love her.
All right, let's see what's happening. A man in China got his head stuck in a traffic light after crashing into it. It took rescuers forever to pull him out because every time it turned red, they had to stop. Toys R Us will double their U.S. store count early next year. They're coming back?
I'm wanting to know if it's permanent or if they're just doing, you know how they keep going into empty buildings for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh. In other words, Spirit Airlines or Spirit Halloween will double their U.S. store count late next year. So they're going to take all of that. That's the joke. I was just
got it.
Really,
okay, I'm.
Hi. Archaeologists uncovered a 1,600-year-old copper coin stash in underground tunnels in northern Israel. The coins were all found near the world's oldest parking meter. NASA unveiled the 10 newest members of the astronaut corps. Much to our surprise, Katy Perry not one of them. She didn't make the list.
Now, did you hear it's for the first time it's more women than men?
I did not hear that. Nope. Still, Katy Perry didn't get in.
Right.
Still, no. President Trump has designated Antifa as a terrorist organization. We mentioned that yesterday. And now that Jimmy Kimmel is back, he's also designated ABC as a terrorist organization, too. And lastly, Fox is rebooting Baywatch. I'm starting to get the feeling President Trump is getting a little crazy with the executive orders. I don't know that had to be one. I think that was having fun here on a Wednesday morning. All right. Well, speaking of Jimmy Kimmel, coming up in the 7 o'clock hour, we'll dive into Jimmy Kimmel from last night. I want to take a look. I didn't even see his entire monologue. I watched a little bit of it this morning, but got a little long for me while I was trying to do things here. I probably should have just turned it on like while I was getting ready this morning and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I almost said that to you.
Yeah, I should have. And I guess in my head, and I always forget that you get up way earlier than me. So you'll watch television in the morning. Like I get up and I don't do anything. It's take the dog out, do my stuff, get in the shower, and we're on our way. Because I thought to myself, oh, we'll watch it together when we get to work. But you had already seen it by then, so I should have just turned it on.
Yeah, I was up.
I could just listen to it.
Yeah.
You were up early, like
I was
you
up in the
slept
middle
yesterday.
of the night. I slept because I was just trying to get out of sick mode.
Yeah, that's the worst when you're not feeling good and you're up and down throughout the day and night, and you don't know which way is up and what time is now, and it's crazy. So, all right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We got Frank with sports. Find the big deal with Strachan Mantil. So plenty of stuff still to come. So stick around.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
The Another Season Going Out of Business sale continues, and now's your chance to save even more. All merchandise is 50% off, excluding bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and Christmas items, all at 50% off. All sales are final, so don't wait. Once these items are gone, they're gone. Visit Another Season before it's too late at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Save big money on doors at Menards. Mastercraft makes great doors inside and out, building the highest quality doors in a wide variety of styles. Add beauty to your home's entryway with an exterior door from Mastercraft. Shop the best in-stock selection or design your door your way, in-store or online. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-264-0149 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-264-0149. That's 800-264-0149. What do you have to lose? Call 800-264-0149. Again, 800-264-0149.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Jasper County Sheriff's Office stated Rogelio Garcia, age 28 of DeMont, has been charged with 3 felony counts of domestic battery following a domestic disturbance in the early morning hours last Friday at a residence 2 miles south of that town. A press release issued yesterday stated a female victim who disclosed she was pregnant alleged that she was dragged from bed by Garcia after he had been drinking and bitten in the hand, showing visible injury. She also alleged her cell phone was destroyed so that she could not call 911. The accused was arrested while trying to flee into a nearby woods. In addition to the 3 felony charges, Rogelio Garcia was charged with the misdemeanor interference with the reporting of a crime. A Munster man, 30-year-old Denham Lee Cowan, has preliminarily been charged with child solicitation. A group known as Predator Catchers contacted law enforcement about alleged messaging between the accused and a teenage girl via a dating app. The man allegedly continued the conversation after knowing the girl was underage. Authorities stated Cowan was taken into custody at a truck stop located at I-65 and State Road 10 in Jasper County last Sunday night. In addition to the felony charge, Denham Cowan was also preliminarily charged with a misdemeanor of resisting arrest. The Indiana Parole Board received comments from proponents and opponents of capital punishment regarding death row inmate Roy Lee Ward on Monday, as they will make a final recommendation to Governor Mike Braun before the date of execution, currently set for October 10th. Ward has been found guilty and sentenced to death by two separate juries in the rape and murder of 15-year-old Stacy Payne of Spencer County. Two trials and two separate juries heard the case because the state Supreme Court overturned the first decision. The 5-member parole board heard from defense attorneys, the Indiana Deputy Attorney General, the Dale Town Marshal, who was the first officer at the scene, 3 other first responders at the scene, as well as Stacy Payne's mother, pleading for no clemency, saying her family has experienced, quote, emotional devastation for 8,839 days, unquote. The parole board will make their recommendation in the next 2 weeks. And the American Red Cross will be holding a blood drive at the St. Luke Lutheran Church at 704 East Grace Street in Rensselaer on Friday from 1 until 5 p.m. For those who wish to make a set appointment to give blood at the location, go to redcrossblood.org. Walk-ins are also welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Are you facing a difficult family law decision involving a dissolution or a post-dissolution matter? Hi, this is Ned Tonner. Family law can be extremely challenging. For over 25 years, I've helped clients navigate through life's difficult times. We meet, identify issues, take action steps, and discuss and set up a plan. Call me today to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
63-year-old Patricia Sue Knievel of Francisville passed away on September 13th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Patty Knievel will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern today at the funeral home, with Reverend Leroy Kinnaman officiating. Burial at Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Parkview Health Foundation or Pulaski Health Foundation. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 89-year-old Ova Davis of Couts passed away on September 22nd. Friends may call from 4 until 7 p.m. on Thursday at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. A Moose Pilgrim service will be held at 7 o'clock that day at Boersma Funeral Home as well. Services for Ova Davis will be held at Boersma Funeral Home 10 a.m. Friday. Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Interment will be in Couts Graceland Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Couts American Legion 301 or Moose Lodge 783. 50-year-old Jameson Jamie Overton of Kentucky, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on September 8th. Friends may call on Thursday, September 25th from 3:30 until 6:30 p.m. Central Time at Brookside Church, Rensselaer, a time of remembrance for Jameson Jamie Overton, with full military rites will follow at 6:30 Central. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, entrusted with the arrangements. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 85-year-old Goldie Ruth Blackledge of Rensselaer passed away on September 20th. Friends may call on Friday, September 26th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Goldie Ruth Blackledge will follow at noon Central, with Pastor Nicholas Blackledge officiating. Interment will take place at Fair Oak Cemetery. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 75-year-old Karen Morris of Rensselaer passed away on September the 11th. Visitation will be Friday, September 26th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at Stanky Funeral Home, Rensselaer. A memorial service for Karen Morris will be held on Friday at 11 a.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Joshua Snyder officiating. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at SteinkeFuneralHome.com. 83-year-old Roger Fox of DeMott passed away on Friday, September 19th. Friends may call on Friday, September 26th at Geisen Funeral, Cremation, and Reception Center in Crown Point from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time. Funeral services for Roger Fox will take place on Friday at noon Central at Geisen Funeral, Cremation, and Reception Center in Crown Point. Interment to follow at Hebron Cemetery. Memories and condolences may be expressed at GeisonFuneralHome.com. 65-year-old Randy Eugene Reinhold of Virginia Beach, Virginia, passed away on August 6th. There will not be a visitation or funeral. Graveside services for Randy Reinhold will be held at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on Friday, September 26th at the Winnemac Cemetery, McKinley Edition, with military honors provided by the American Legion, VFW, and U.S. Navy. In honor of Randy, the family requests that you register as an organ donor. Memorial contributions may be made to the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. Online tributes may be offered at FrameMortuary.com. Local arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 86-year-old John Clarence Jack Dwanger of Oxford passed away on September 16th. Visitation will be September 27th from 10 a.m. until 12:30 Eastern Time at St. Patrick's Catholic Church in Oxford. A rosary will immediately follow visitation at 12:30 Eastern, with the funeral mass for Jack Dwanger starting at 1 o'clock. Burial will immediately follow at St. Patrick's Cemetery adjacent to the church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Memories and condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Today, isolated showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 73. Tonight, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 57. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 72. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 51. Friday, sunny with a high near 77. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 53.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Starting off with yesterday's action in girls high school volleyball, a home win for Kankakee Valley over Griffith in 3 straight sets. Also at home, South Noonan in 3 straight sets defeats Covington. Rebels led with 14 kills from Evelyn Bollinger. With 12 kills, Jada Kripe, who also had 16 serve receptions. Briley Eisminger chipped in 21 serve receptions and 20 digs. Lindsay Lowe with 36 assists. Host North White gets past Delphi in 3 straight sets. A team leading 16 kills for the Vikings' Autumn Ripe. Her teammates Emma Jacobsma had 15 assists and Ella Hunt 10 assists. In 3 straight sets, Benton Central victors at home over Twin Lakes. Bison getting 12 kills from Ella Miller, while Madison Minier finished with 26 assists. To girls high school soccer yesterday, Kankakee Valley on their own field down by Hobart 3-0. Yesterday in boys high school soccer, it was Benton Central winners 4-0 at Covington. A loss for DeMont Christian on the road 2-1 to Morgan Township. To Major League Baseball, one swing of the bat, a devastating blow for the Cubs, unable to protect a 5-run lead as the Mets rally back to take the first of 3 at Wrigley Field, winning last night 9-7. That swing, a 2-run homer by Mets catcher Francisco Alvarez, unlocking a 7-7 deadlock in the 8th off left-handed reliever Caleb Thielbar. Mets also with a big 5 spot in the 5th. Most of the Cubs' production over the first 2 innings, in which they scored 5 times. Nico Horner hitting in the Cubs' leadoff spot, a 3-hit game. He singled in a run in the second. Both Carlos Santana and Ian Happ, each with RBI doubles. Cubs starter Kate Horton did the part after 3 innings, only as a precaution because of back tightness. Cubs and Mets played the middle game of 3 tonight. Currently, the Cubs hold a 1.5-game lead over the San Diego Padres for the top National League wildcard spot, which means home field next week. Padres a winner at home last night, a 7-0 blanking of of the Milwaukee Brewers. Last night in the Bronx, the White Sox getting walked off by the New York Yankees after allowing a 2-spot in the ninth. Yankees also clinching a playoff berth and edging out the White Sox 3-2. Both White Sox runs courtesy of Colson Montgomery, his 19th homer of the season with a man on in the sixth. In the home half of the ninth, the Yankees tied the game with 2 outs as lefty Brandon Eisert out of the pen delivered a wild pitch, which scored Anthony Volpe from third. Then with Steven Wilson pitching, Jose Caballero single to center, bringing in Aaron Judge from second. Eisert takes the loss. Game 2 of 3 tonight, White Sox and Yankees, a loss, and the White Sox will lose 100 games for the third consecutive season. To the WNBA playoffs, the best of 5 semifinal now even up as the Fever lose last night 89-73 in Game 2 at the Las Vegas Aces. Aja Wilson guiding the Aces with a game-high 25 points off a double-double by just 1 rebound. Odyssey Sims had 18 points to lead the Fever. Game 3 is Friday at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. NHL, the Blackhawks opening up the preseason in Detroit last night, losing 3-2 to the Red Wings. And that's a look at your sports for this Wednesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Today's Wednesday. That means we got a brand new sale flyer going. You can find it at straganmantil.com, where you can also do your online shopping. Looking for the price today on fresh chicken drumsticks on sale this week at Stragan Mantil. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on fresh chicken drumsticks. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantil and Touhyville. Good luck.
If your car is out of warranty, one major repair bill could wipe you out. Just ask Ludacris.
Car breakdowns can wreck your wallet. Without Endurance, a worn-out timing belt could cost you $1,700. A busted transmission, that's $4,000 easy. An engine meltdown, $7,000. But if you've got Endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again. With Endurance, your car's most expensive parts are covered. Plus, you pick the mechanic you trust to do the work. With Endurance, your rate stays the same no matter how many claims you file.
If your car is under 20 years old, Endurance has you covered with unlimited miles. Plus, your plan includes 24/7 roadside assistance anywhere in the country. Choose the name Ludacris trusts, Endurance. Right now, get $300 off any plan, plus a year of elite benefits, a $2,000 value, free. All backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. For your free quote, call 800-471-2595. 800-471-2595. 800-471-2595.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MOVE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Congratulations to Kathy in Wheatfield. She knew that fresh chicken drumsticks are on sale this week for $1.19 a pound at Stragan Mantil. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online at straganmantil.com. You can use your reward points, get reward points, use your online coupons. You get the same prices you see in the store. Set it up for pickup or delivery. Visit straganmantil.com. Stragan Mantil, life made simple, food made easy. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantil and Touhyville. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
You should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's easy to play and super fun. Unlike that time you tried paddleboarding.
Go! Fast Play does sound quick and easy. I'll take one.
Hoosier Lottery. Champions of play. Play responsibly.
Since 1995, Boise's Indiana Truck Accessories has been Northwest Indiana's trusted source for top quality truck accessories and expert installations. Boise's is an authorized real truck dealer. They specialize in window tinting, trailer hitches, truck caps, and tonneau covers, and more. Boise's does detailing on cars and trucks too. Stop by and see John and the different displays on hand at the Boise showroom, located at 603 South Halleck Street in DeMont. Visit boises.com and like them on Facebook. Boise's, driven by quality, powered by experience.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Wake up!
You need to wake yourself up.
Wake yourself up!
Today is Wednesday.
Oh, it is Wednesday? So, what are we doing today?
We are going to have so much fun.
Oh, fun is so fun!
That's what this show is all about.
Great!
Can't wait to hear it.
Yo, DJ, drop that beat.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steven Sherrill with you here on a Wednesday. Bless you. Happy hump day.
Sorry.
No, you're all right. It's Cheryl's having a little sneezing fit. It's come on the attack. Portion of the show is brought to us by Supercuts. Supercuts is now looking for stylists. I have an appointment today. I stopped in yesterday, but they were all booked up. They were all set. So it's all right. You're all right. I got you turned off. You're good. So visit jobs.supercuts.com. If you're a stylist looking for a gig, they right now, I just talked to Bob the other day, owner of Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. They are doing a $500 signing bonus. So find out all the details. Visit jobs.supercuts.com. You okay? You can take a break. I can do a thing, so.
It's coming. Like every time I feel I'm all right.
Yeah, it just keeps coming at you. There's nothing you can do. Yeah. Also got to mention our friends over at the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. Good food, good friends, good times at the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. How about you head over there just for a little midday snack with their appetizers? Fried pickles, Wisconsin cheese bites, breaded mushrooms, breaded cauliflower, onion rings.
I love fried pickles.
Do you?
I do.
So that was our youngest daughter, Harley, used to love to get that when her and I would go out for our daddy-daughter dates. Yeah, she used to love to get fried pickles. And then you got the combo platter where you get a bunch of different stuff. So all kinds of good stuff there. That's just the appetizers at the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland.
But I love that. I love going to a place where if I'm in the mood for breakfast, we eat breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in the mood for breakfast, I eat breakfast and you order prime rib.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like,
yeah,
it's something for everyone.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Well, that's like when I was a kid, it reminds me of that because we used to go out when I was younger after Sunday church and we would all get breakfast.
Did you go to Omega? That was my grandmother's place.
So once in a long while we'd go to Omega, but really that was a little bit further away from us. There was a closer one in town to us or closer to where we lived. I say
Mhm.
in town, like it was, Chicago was a pretty big town, called Golden Bear. And I think they were a chain, but I'm not really sure. But they were essentially like an IHOP. Like they were kind of known for their breakfast, really. They were similar to a Denny's or a Wags, that kind of a thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to picture it.
Golden Bear by us was on, I want to say it was on Cumberland, near Cumberland and Lawrence in like
Got it.
Harwood Heights, Chicago area.
Okay.
So anyway, we'd go there. My parents would get breakfast. My sister would always get spaghetti, and it was her favorite place for spaghetti.
That's so funny.
And their sauce, I remember, like, because I would have some of my sister's leftovers sometimes, was like really sweet sauce. But she loved their spaghetti, and I remember that's where we went for breakfast after her first communion. And first communion, little girls were all in like white dresses.
With white everything, right?
Mhm.
Oy.
I remember
Did they put a bib on her?
they did not. They put her sweater on backwards like a smock. Even though the sweater was white, they thought, so the sweater gets ruined, but at least her dress doesn't, So yeah, they tried everything to talk her out of it too, by the way. Out of spaghetti. How about this one time you just get like eggs and bacon? How about this one time you just get pancakes? How about, no.
All that reminds me of is when Harley discovered SpaghettiOs at Moose Jaw
in Wisconsin Dells.
Mm-hmm. It was like she wanted to eat there all the time, and it was like, okay, enough already with the SpaghettiOs.
Right,
I'll buy a 78-cent can at Walmart when we
Mhm.
get home. Can we eat some normal food?
Right.
But she just loved it.
Mm-hmm.
The way they served it, the whole 9 yards.
Yep, for sure.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. So Jimmy Kimmel came back last night, and kind of like I thought he would. I didn't watch the whole monologue. I will later.
Talk about pressure, though.
Yes, and I
Talk
loved
about pressure.
I loved how he handled that right out of the box with all these news clips of everybody saying, this is going to be the most anticipated monologue ever. This is going to be huge. This is the fight for free speech. This is goes through all of that. And I could see it coming. It was building to a joke. And then it's him and Guillermo, who's like his sidekick.
Yeah.
Dressed, one is a banana and one is like a
it looked
beaver, like a furry,
yeah, some
like a
furry thing. Yeah.
So I thought that was really, and they're like, I guess we should change, like that they were just going to be jokey jokes all the time, and I love that because what a great way to knock down the pomposity and just go. Let's not forget, I'm just a comic. Like I realize we've put a lot on this, but I'm just a comedian here, and truth be told, he didn't come out swinging hard, at least not what I saw. Like he
Honestly,
didn't go on the
me,
attack.
He looked a little nervous. I could see that there was a lot of pressure there. Like,
well, he knew a lot of people be watching,
and I think he shared. He felt misunderstood. He didn't feel like he was, God forbid, making light of a murder or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I've always loved him just because, his son is sick and things like that with heart issues. He's always very true to his emotions.
Sure. Well, he did get a little emotional last night.
I've been hearing a lot about what I need to say and do tonight. And the truth is, I don't think what I have to say is going to make much of a difference. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I have no illusions about changing anyone's mind. But I do want to make something clear because it's important to me as a human. And that is, you understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. I don't think there's anything funny about it. I posted a message on Instagram on the day he was killed, sending love to his family and asking for compassion. And I meant it. I still do. Nor was it my intention to blame any specific group for the actions of what it was obviously a deeply disturbed individual. I don't think the murderer who shot Charlie Kirk represents anyone. This was a sick person who believed violence was a solution, and it isn't ever.
So there's two things there for me. One, I don't think he did that.
He did not do that.
I don't think in what they're saying he was in trouble for.
Yeah.
I don't think he did either of those things.
Yeah.
Because I even had to go back and watch it.
Right.
Because he didn't even say that the killer was a part of MAGA. What he said was MAGA's trying hard to make sure that people don't think it was MAGA. Like that's so that they were trying anything they could to show that it wasn't one of them, or was, and I might be paraphrasing a little bit, but didn't say it was one of them.
Yeah.
So that said, I don't think what he said that he thought it was going to be anything. And John Oliver, the host of Last Week with John Oliver, was his guest that night. He said, I came out that night. I didn't think anything of his monologue.
Right.
He said, and he goes, and I barely paid attention to it. I was in the back, and but he said, I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
That said, along those lines, now never to this extent, there's been a handful of times where I've said something on the radio that I think is innocuous.
Yeah.
And I've had one or two people come to me and be like really upset by it.
Yeah.
And I didn't think
you
that it
had
was
said
anything.
that
And I was like, and I love that the majority of the times, not every time, the majority of the
talk
times
it out with you,
that they're willing to have a conversation and go, because here's me in a nutshell when I'm doing this show. 99% of the time, I'm more worried about getting a laugh than I am anything else. Like, I really want to make people laugh. There's times that you and I get into real conversations.
Yeah.
And even then, sometimes if I see a laugh, I'm going to go for it. If I see a joke in there, I'm going to slide it in because it's how my brain works. It's like the best way was I forget what we were watching, where someone, I think it might have even been Seinfeld, described being a comic as like being allergic to something. And you can't help yourself. It just happens. The joke comes out like as a sneeze, as an allergic reaction.
Yeah.
It just comes out. It's like it's there. Ooh, there's an opening for it. I gotta slide it in. This is a funny part. So I've the times that I have upset people, it hasn't been intended.
Well, I don't know when we decided that because someone gets in as a president, now everything they do is perfect,
Is
walking
correct.
on water, correct. We can't say anything. We don't live in China.
Right.
If you want to live like this, go to China.
Yeah.
Or Russia.
Well, that's a whole nother
but this is,
scary thing.
I just because whether or not I put you into office with my vote or not, you're in. That does not take away my right or my ability to say, I don't agree with what you're saying.
Right.
The acetaminophen thing is ridiculous with Tylenol.
Okay.
Like there's just ridiculousness going on. Ridiculousness. And so to me, as an American, I have a right to say that. I almost have an obligation to say that because we're in a democracy. That's what we stand for. No violence. Protesting, yes. But I have a right to my opinion. And you're not going to take that away from me because of this or that, the rest. You're not going to convert me to this, that, and the rest. And I'm not going to agree with you. And that's my right. It's not like all of a sudden, oh, now you're part of a terrorist organization and we're going to come shut you down and quiet you. That's not American. And that's, I think, what his point was in the monologue. He said it is un-American and undemocratic. So feel what you want to feel. I'm going to feel the way I feel. And I'm not going to sit here and wait for you to say, I'm not Christian enough. I'm not this enough. You can't do that. You're too progressive. You're, what satan, whatever it is.
Mhm.
Goodbye.
Mhm.
No, I'm not.
Mhm.
No, I'm not.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, it's it's a strange thing when you can't parody power.
You
That's
say strange, I say scary as hell.
okay. I mean,
I mean, I
that's
just don't.
semantics. Yeah, I mean
It's,
that's
but I mean,
that's
I tried doing it
Mhm.
like by looking at it like, okay, it's one guy's opinion who
Mhm.
happens to be in the big house
Mhm.
in Washington. Yay.
Mhm. Mhm.
But when it's disrespectful coming back, or
Mhm.
when we're built up like, oh, everybody except our party is all wrong and needs to be wiped out,
Mhm.
that's a whole nother story,
Mhm.
a very scary story.
Mhm.
And that's never been the story of America. It's always been, okay, we're going in this direction because
Mhm.
that's the way the vote went. Do you know what?
Right.
And now in 4 years later, we can overcorrect or not correct or
Yeah.
vote in a second term or whatever the heck we decide to do. But it's always been with our vote. And we've
Right.
always, I think, prided ourselves in like differences of opinion.
Mhm.
And there's more ways to skin the cat than just your way.
Right. Right. Uh, Kevin says it was all fake with Kimmel, fake crocodile tears. Kevin, I would love to know what makes you decide that. Like, and I think this is Kevin, who I just met out at Francisville Fall Festival.
Yeah.
And we chit chatted out there. I would love to, because that's where I get lost, and that's really what I'm talking about with the idea of people getting upset with things that I've said on the radio. Is they've decided how I think and feel based on a joke.
Right.
And I've been able to have conversations with people and work them out. I do remember, though, one of my favorite bosses. We had a credit union that was on with us, and the woman who ran the credit union was a huge fan of the show and a big sponsor of the show. And I had said on the radio,
do we have credit unions around here?
I haven't seen one locally. Like, I know
That's a
there's
shame. I
I
love
know there's a
credit
couple.
unions.
There's one in Wheatfield, I think. There's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious, just
Yeah.
because they're wonderful.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like in terms
Yeah.
of the whole thing is
Yeah.
usually very wonderful.
Yeah. So and one of the things that they're great about is that they're very independent, so they could do a lot of
Mhm.
things. So anyway, when Kanye West did the thing with George Bush on the charity thing, where he said George Bush hates black people, and it was on a charity event, and I went, that's not where you get to do this. You don't get to go on your charity thing, and that's a weird move. Now, this is where the idea of free speech and censorship are two different things. So I said he shouldn't have said that during that time. So we at the time had T-shirts. So what I was doing was I said, bring your kind of, I was doing like a kind of a parody of Steve Dahl Disco Demolition. I said, bring your Kanye CDs here to the station. If you give me a CD, I'll give you a T-shirt, and then we're going to take all the CDs and we're going to break them all up on the air. We're gonna crush them on the air. We'll get one of those, like, if we have enough of them, we'll get one of those street sweepers and we'll just crush all the CDs. Just having fun with it. How dare you that censorship against Kanye West, and you're trying to censor his way of speaking and freedom of speech and this whole thing. And she, by the time I was done with the show, had called the general manager and pulled all her advertising from the radio show. And he said, okay, I didn't hear what he said yet. Let me talk to him after the show. And I told him, I said, I will talk to her, me personally, because this is me. I want to talk to her. So he said, okay, no problem. But let her know that if she does follow through on pulling her advertising, her rates will be doubled when she wants to come back. He said, because I know she's going to want to come back on your show, and we're not going to work that way. Just because you said something she didn't like, now all your advertising is gone. And it was the only time I ever worked for a general manager that was willing to do that
Mhm.
and had the stones to do that. So, and she didn't pull, by the way, because again, we had a conversation.
Right.
We had a real conversation. Kevin says it felt like it was an act with him and not genuine. He's an actor. He retracted because of getting in trouble. Okay. I didn't see a
He
retraction.
didn't retract anything.
I didn't see a retraction. And I will ask Kevin, did you see what he said originally? I mean, you're welcome to your opinion.
Sure.
You know, I don't think he's that good of an actor. He's a comedian. I don't think he's an actor. But I mean, I don't know about other people. I couldn't cry on demand. There's been a few times on the air that I've gotten emotional. I would say I don't know Jimmy Kimmel personally, but
I
he'd
think
probably rather not get emotional in the middle of a monologue. I know I don't like when I get emotional on the air.
Well, I think that kind of goes to show you like that we bring some of our own stuff into it.
Sure,
As human
absolutely.
beings.
Yeah,
Me,
we all do.
Me
yeah.
also. I'm
Mhm,
not
yeah,
saying just
mhm,
Kevin,
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah. I mean,
because I didn't get
and I don't
that
think
at all.
And I don't think he got in trouble, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't think he was. I don't think he was worried about being suspended. Kevin says he's not really a good comedian either. Smiley face. That's totally subjective. That's
Well, and
you
I
know,
really want to know if that's because what he stands for is not in alignment with what you believe,
Mhm.
so you don't think it's funny,
Mhm.
or if you don't think it's funny on its own.
But that's why, to me, comedy is so subjective.
Yes. Yeah.
I forever did not like Bill Maher. And
Me neither. I
still,
thought he like really had a smuggy, like holier than thou. And I'm like, then he came out with religiosity, and I was like, all right, knock it off.
well,
Like
see,
I
and that's,
started to go, that's
and that's
not
like
funny.
that's like what you're saying. Like, does it hit you in a place because
That's
you've got
why
a
I'm
feeling
asking.
about that, and you
Right.
didn't like when he made jokes about religion.
Right.
You don't like when I make jokes about religion.
Yeah, I do not like when he's like, oh, another Jesus thing, or what.
Yeah.
Careful, because
No, it
so
does
it
bother you.
yeah, it bothers me because I'm like, some things are sacred, and I don't like when you put it into I feel the same way when we talk. Like,
For sure. Yep.
yeah, but that's one of the biggest things that we disagree about.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think everything's open for funny. You know.
See, and I don't. I still remember all the jokes when the rocket ship we were watching as kids, the Challenger exploded. And I remember going, not funny, not funny.
Yeah.
And were they like funny if the Challenger hadn't blown up? Like, I don't know how to explain. Like,
No, I know.
couldn't,
But that was always the thing. I mean, there was always. I mean, that's where the idea that it was too soon, came from. Like, I
right.
mean, that's
Right.
I mean, Gilbert
Yeah.
Gottfried was the king of that. Like, he tried to get onto Twitter as fast as possible when a tragedy would happen to make a joke. It was just that was
Yeah.
what he did. I thought it was funny. Jimmy Kimmel talked about his former radio boss reached out to him to see if he was okay. His former radio boss who had fired him, by the way.
I mean, I've heard from a lot of people over the last 6 days. The guy who fired me from my first radio job in Seattle, where we are not airing tonight, by the way. Sorry, Seattle. His name is Larry. In 1989, Larry tried to force me to do a bit called Jokes for Donuts, where people would call in with a joke and I would give them donuts. I refused to do it, and then I made a lot of fun of Larry for suggesting it. And eventually, Larry fired me, and I had to move back in with my parents. But even he wrote in.
I did think it was funny too that he started off similar to Jack Parr. So Jack Parr, and I forgive me if I don't get this completely correct for those that were around when it happened. He had a joke censored when he was the host of the Tonight Show, and about a water closet, and he was so upset about it that the next night he came on the program and walked off the Tonight Show live. The show was live, walked off the show and said, there's got to be a better way to make a living and just left.
Whoa.
And his announcer was a gentleman by the name of Hugh Downs. You may remember him from the news. He later went on to do news and things. But he hosted the rest of the program that night. And he defended him and said, I hope this doesn't last forever. I think he's right. And, but he was censored by the networks, not by the government, not by the FCC.
Okay.
Back then, they didn't want to joke about a bathroom on late night TV. So he walked off, was gone for a month before coming back. When he came back, he said, as I was saying before I was interrupted, and that's how Jimmy Kimmel opened the show last night. So I thought,
got it.
For those that don't know, that was really an homage to Jack Parr. And Jimmy Kimmel knows his late night. I mean, when he was a kid, his cake was a David Letterman cake. He loved David Letterman growing up. So, he knew what he wanted to do forever.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not see this part. He also talked about Erica Kirk last night.
Mm-hmm.
Over the weekend, a very beautiful moment. I don't know if you saw this. On Sunday, Erica Kirk forgave the man who shot her husband. She forgave him. That is an example we should follow. If you believe in the teachings of Jesus, as I do, there it was. That's it. A selfless act of grace, forgiveness from a grieving widow. It touched me deeply.
Yeah. So, I think I think he really felt that way, and I don't think he was really funny last night in the parts that I saw. I don't think he meant to be. I think there's been a handful of times, and again, like you said, making it personal, been a handful of times that I've come on the radio and talked genuinely from the heart, and I'm not being funny at that time, and I think this is one of those times for him. There's times when things just hit you and they get so big, because I don't think he thought that this was big. And other than the idea that the government tried to take him off the air, that is a big deal. And I'm glad to see that it didn't happen. And I hope that that pushback continues, because I'm actually fine with Nexstar choosing not to air a show and Sinclair choosing not to air a show. I don't agree with them on the reasoning for it, because I do think that's governmental and political, but I do agree with their power to do it, because as a station owner, I would not want anyone else to tell me what I have to air and not
what your
air.
programming would look like.
And so that's their choice to do that. The reasoning for it, I disagree with, but that's a different thing than the FCC saying that he has to be off the air.
Okay, so what's the recourse for people who live in Seattle who want to see Jimmy Kimmel?
Hulu and Disney.
Got it.
You watch it the next day.
Got it. So it's
You find
not
it
like
streaming.
so you're going to stream it. That's all.
Yeah, that's your workaround.
Okay, so then if that's your workaround, does that send a message to the same way they want to affect the bottom line by censoring him? Is that the same methodology that people can say, all right, Sinclair, game on, or Nexstar,
meaning
game on? I'm going to shut you down the way you shut us down. So how do you do that? Meaning, how do you tell them, how does a common person, you and I, okay, if we lived in that area, right? They're not showing Jimmy Kimmel. Now I'm ticked off because I can't see Jimmy Kimmel and I believe it's censorship. What's my way how do I affect this?
You can not watch their channel. I mean, that's really about it,
So there's really no direct way to affect.
I mean, there's
them in the pocketbook. Per
se. Old school. You can boycott anyone that sponsors their stations. Like boycott those businesses. Let those businesses know, if you're going to advertise on a Sinclair station, I'm not going to purchase your goods.
Right, but that makes no sense, because that hurts the people with the goods, not Sinclair.
But it tells those people with the goods.
Yeah.
To not advertise on Sinclair.
Right, except if their demographics in there I would argue that they.
then
I mean,
then
I don't
that's
want to.
business.
Correct.
That's business over principle. Like if you're,
Yeah, I'm just wondering because I'm like,
here,
what recourse does a person have to say, you know what, I'm that's great, and I'm ticked off. I want my programming to be my programming. I don't.
But whether or not I agree with their principles, Sinclair and Nexstar are sticking to their principles.
Correct.
They're saying,
right, if I don't agree with their principles,
they're saying, okay, we still disagree with what Jimmy Kimmel says, so we're not putting them on our airwaves. That's their choice. That's their thing.
Okay.
But it's the same as people who said when all this happened, okay, I'm canceling my Disney and Hulu because it's owned by Disney, and they shut down Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay, wait a minute. How is that? Because that seems like it's a direct thing.
Well, it is.
So, but there isn't a direct thing to do
because Sinclair isn't like pay for TV. Disney and
is
right,
is streaming services.
Which, by the way, one of the funniest jokes I saw was Jon Stewart on Monday night said, Jimmy Kimmel's coming back. All of you pretending that you were going to cancel your Hulu worked. He said, because all of you tried to binge watch Only Murders in the Buildings, all 5 seasons in one day. So even Howard Stern said, he goes, it sounds stupid. He goes, I realize it sounds stupid, but he said, I canceled my Disney Plus today. It's just a little thing I could do, Now, Howard Stern's smart enough to know it's not a little thing he can do because he just said it on his airwaves to thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So he knew exactly what he was doing,
Yeah.
So
I guess
he's someone who's dealt with censorship a few times. So he's been hit in the face by it a couple of times here and there. So yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm struck by it. Yeah,
I know.
In so many ways. Like I'm like, knock knock. Hi, it's Jesus. Love your enemies and love each other and love your enemies. Like
I know. I'm
like, well, how are we here?
I know. It's enough to give you a headache. And I don't even know what I can take. Can I take acetaminophen? I don't know.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Have trees that need trimming or removed? Make the smart move and call TNT Tree Service at 219-306-0996, offering free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. TNT can also prune and remove dead wood from trees, do crowning, grind and chip stumps, cable brace dangerous limbs, and clear lots. TNT Tree Service is your one-stop shop when it comes to making your property shine. TNT Tree Service, family owned and operated. Give them a call today, 219-306-0996. TNT Tree Service. They treat your property like their own.
You got it locked on the rock.
Your money for nothing, Mr. Chase.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
It's going to be a long day.
I know it's going to be a long day.
A long day.
What day is it? What day is it today?
Today is Wednesday.
Wait, is today Wednesday?
I'm going to need some help.
Looks like I'm going to need some help.
Well, that's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Drink your coffee.
Go splash some cold water on your face.
Turn your radio all the way up.
Are you ready to be entertained? Showtime.
Welcome to the Touhyville Show with you here. Thanks for hanging out with us here on a Wednesday morning. We appreciate it. It's a really interesting discussion, though. I love the idea that, and that's really at the heart of all this, is that we can all we can chit chat, we can have a talk, we can disagree, and we can even move on with the day and not lose our minds over it, and not cancel each other, and not be friends, and not hang out and have a donut together or something.
Mm-hmm.
We are powered up each and every morning right here by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Click on Connect to find out about their internet for rural areas. That's Jasper County REMC's website, or that's jasperremc.com. You can also check out their Facebook page. Also got to mention our friends over at Virk's Fine Jewelry. Coins and bullion for both the collector and the investor. Experts to beginner. Experience the difference. Buying, selling, and trading at Virks.com, or visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Man, this morning's just flying by,
isn't it?
It's absolutely like Cucamonga. I mean, it's almost time for the pizza quiz already, and I feel like we just got rolling here.
Mm-hmm.
It was I mean, just what a day. What a crazy time. We got so many stories to dive into. Our poll question today on a Would You Rather Wednesday: would you rather never have a cold again, or never get stuck in traffic again? Both of us said never have a cold again. And that's where 84% of people sit. 16% say never getting stuck in traffic again. For me, it's a no-brainer. I would much rather never have to deal with a cold again.
Yeah.
I hate having a cold. It is not amusing to me at all.
It's so funny that colds are annoying, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're pregnant in the last trimester, you can't take any. There's nothing to take. You know, you're getting to the end.
Okay.
It's usually when you get pounded with a cold.
With a cold?
And you just can't, because you can't move, you can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally chewing your cud because your food doesn't digest. It comes back up.
Oh my gosh.
And you can't breathe out of your face, and you can't do a thing about it.
I'm just telling you.
Both pregnancies, I had colds that were miserable when I gave birth.
I'm just telling you, if men had to give birth, there'd be about 3 people on Earth.
Right.
We would have ended. We would have been all done by now.
Or I always say, if men had to go through menopause,
mm-hmm.
it'd be solved. We'd have figured out the hormones and the course of action. If I all of a sudden turned the body temperature on you, whoosh, I just cranked it. Right now, you start sweating. You want to just rip your clothes off and run through the streets naked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's. I couldn't agree with you more if I tried on that. I mean, listen,
it's horrible.
We've solved ED, but we can't solve the common cold. I mean,
well, and I mean, like yesterday, I still remember going into Dina Reddick's office, who was my doctor in Bourbonnais, and she's like, okay, well, with the cancer, they're going to kick you into menopause.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, I heard about that, hot flashes, that kind of, that suddenly I get hot, and well, no, you're going to have hot flashes and, and things like that, okay. And I just went to her and I went, okay, how long is this going to be? Like a year, a month, a day, 10 years. I'm sorry, excuse me? About 10 years, but maybe longer.
And for
maybe
you,
longer.
For you, it was longer, right? Wasn't it? Didn't you deal with it longer?
Well, 40. I was 48 when they threw me into it. I'm 57 now. I'm done with it officially, because you blood test and then all the hormones are out of your system. Congratulations. It hasn't ended. It's gone down a lot.
Yeah.
But I just still remember like the feelings of just taking clothes off, laying naked in bed going, okay, don't anybody talk to me until I can
Right.
get my body temperature down.
Right.
It's just, you just
And
turn into an
we were in the middle of
inferno.
Sears. Like, what are you doing?
Got some clothes on that girl.
Yeah,
it's enough to.
I don't know why you guys
Ugh.
didn't just listen to Archie Bunker. He gave Edith a half an hour. You got 30 minutes. Go. Like,
oh, terrible.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
all right, let's play the pizza quiz. We're looking for call number 7, 219-866-4104. I got to tell you, while we're waiting on the seventh caller to come in, and I'm not putting pressure on anybody to do this. It was a really nice thing that someone did the other day, and I don't remember the name. Mike gave away the thing. Is that what it was?
Mike and Harry, both of them did it.
Wow. So it was really nice that you guys did that. Mike donated his to the Good Samaritan Food Pantry, and I took it over there the other day.
Yesterday. Because they're only there Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So it was just yesterday, and I saw Mo, and so thankful. And it's just they just do such good things over there. It's just just fantastic. So that was a really nice move that Mike did. So I just wanted to point that out that they did that. Hi, good morning. You're call number 7. Who's this?
Rick.
Hey, Rick. How are you, bud?
Good, thanks. You?
I'm good. Thank you, sir. All right. So we're going to do a little which came first. And this is, again, 2 TV shows that made their debut on this date, but in different years. So which came first? The Munsters or 60 Minutes? Both debuted on this date in different years. Which came first? Both on CBS. The Munsters or 60 Minutes? What do you think?
I'm going with the Munsters.
The Munsters is correct. 1964 was the Munsters.
That was going to be my guess. Okay. I was scared, though. I'm
1968 was 60 Minutes. Only a difference of 4 years.
Okay.
So, all right. Congratulations. You got yourself a pizza. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl so we can get all your info, and we'll get you a pizza. So we got us a winner on the pizza quiz today. We'll try again tomorrow. See if we can get us another one on the pizza quiz. Congratulations.
Winners and families of winners on the pizza quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The pizza quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Transforming your land with a John Deere compact tractor is as easy as connect, latch, load, haul, spread. Cutting grass is as simple as roll, click, mow. Box blading is as effortless as hook, lock, grade. And backhoeing is as convenient as turn around, switch, dig. Because when you've got the versatility to tackle just about any job and dealer support in your own backyard, you just have to get in the seat. Find the right compact tractor for you at johndeere.com.
At Skechers, comfort is a technology. That's right. You don't just make a shoe and hope it comes out comfortable. It takes research, innovations, compounds, engineering, and so much more to feel so comfortable you'd swear you're wearing pillows on your feet. We have features like Skechers Air-Cooled Memory Foam and fits like Relax Fit, Stretch Fit, Wide Fit, Arch Fit, and so many more to make the shoe feel like it was custom-made just for your foot. Plus, we have hands-free Skechers Slip-ins technology. Just step in and go. Find yours at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever comfortable footwear is sold.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on the Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The Jasper County Sheriff's Office stated Rogelio Garcia, age 28 of DeMott, has been charged with 3 felony counts of domestic battery following a domestic disturbance in the early morning hours last Friday at a residence 2 miles south of that town. A press release issued yesterday stated a female victim who disclosed she was pregnant alleged that she was dragged from bed by Garcia after he had been drinking and bitten in the hand, showing visible injury. She also alleged her cell phone was destroyed so that she could not call 911. The accused was arrested while trying to flee into a nearby woods. In addition to the 3 felony charges, Rogelio Garcia was charged with the misdemeanor interference with the reporting of a crime. A Munster man, 30-year-old Denham Lee Cowan, has preliminarily been charged with child solicitation. A group known as Predator Catchers contacted law enforcement about alleged messaging between the accused and a teenage girl via a dating app. The man allegedly continued the conversation after knowing the girl was underage. Authorities stated Cowan was taken into custody at a truck stop located at I-65 and State Road 10 in Jasper County last Sunday night. In addition to the felony charge, Denham Cowan was also preliminarily charged with the misdemeanor of resisting arrest. The Indiana Parole Board received comments from proponents and opponents of capital punishment regarding death row inmate Roy Lee Ward on Monday, as they will make a final recommendation to Governor Mike Braun before the date of execution, currently set for October 10th. Ward has been found guilty and sentenced to death by 2 separate juries in the rape and murder of 15-year-old Stacy Payne of Spencer County. 2 trials and 2 separate juries heard the case because the state Supreme Court overturned the first decision. The 5-member parole board heard from defense attorneys, the Indiana Deputy Attorney General, the Dale Town Marshal, who was the first officer at the scene, 3 other first responders at the scene, as well as Stacy Payne's mother, pleading for no clemency, saying her family has experienced, quote, emotional devastation for 8,839 days, unquote. The parole board will make their recommendation in the next 2 weeks. And the American Red Cross will be holding a blood drive at the St. Luke Lutheran Church at 704 East Gray Street in Rensselaer on Friday from 1 until 5 p.m. For those who wish to make a set appointment to give blood at the location, go to redcrossblood.org. Walk-ins are also welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
63-year-old Patricia Sue Knievel of Francisville passed away on September 13th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Patty Knievel will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern today at the funeral home, with Reverend Leroy Kinnaman officiating. Burial at Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Parkview Health Foundation or Pulaski Health Foundation. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 89-year-old Ova Davis of Couts passed away on September 22nd. Friends may call from 4 until 7 p.m. on Thursday at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. A Moose Pilgrim service will be held at 7 o'clock that day at Boersma Funeral Home as well. Services for Ova Davis will be held at Borisma Funeral Home 10 a.m. Friday. Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Interment will be in Couts, Graceland Cemetery. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Couts American Legion 301 or Moose Lodge 783. 50-year-old Jameson Jamie Overton of Kentucky, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on September 8th. Friends may call on Thursday, September 25th from 3:30 until 6:30 p.m. Central Time at Brookside Church, Rensselaer, a time of remembrance for Jameson Jamie Overton with full military rites will follow at 6:30 Central. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, entrusted with the arrangements. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 85-year-old Goldie Ruth Blackledge of Rensselaer passed away on September 20th. Friends may call on Friday, September 26th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Goldie Ruth Blackledge will follow at noon Central with Pastor Nicholas Blackledge officiating. Interment will take place at Fair Oak Cemetery. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 75-year-old Karen Morris of Rensselaer passed away on September the 11th. Visitation will be Friday, September 26th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. A memorial service for Karen Morris will be held on Fridays at 11 a.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Joshua Snyder officiating. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 83-year-old Roger Fox of DeMott passed away on Friday, September 19th. Friends may call on Friday, September 26th at Geisen Funeral, Cremation, and Reception Center in Crown Point from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time. Funeral services for Roger Fox will take place on Friday at noon Central at Geisen Funeral, Cremation, and Reception Center in Crown Point. Interment to follow at Hebron Cemetery. Memories and condolences may be expressed at GeisonFuneralHome.com. 65-year-old Randy Eugene Reinhold of Virginia Beach, Virginia, passed away on August 6th. There will not be a visitation or funeral. Graveside services for Randy Reinhold will be held at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on Friday, September 26th at the Winnemac Cemetery, McKinley Edition, with military honors provided by the American Legion, VFW, and U.S. Navy. In honor of Randy, the family requests that you register as an organ donor. Memorial contributions may be made to the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. Online tributes may be offered at FrameMortuary.com. Local arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 86-year-old John Clarence Jack Dwanger of Oxford passed away on September 16th. Visitation will be September 27th from 10 a.m. until 12:30 Eastern Time at St. Patrick's Catholic Church in Oxford. A rosary will immediately follow visitation at 12:30 Eastern, with the funeral mass for Jack Dwanger starting at 1 o'clock. Burial will immediately follow at St. Patrick's Cemetery adjacent to the church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Memories and condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, isolated showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 73. Tonight, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 57. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 72. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 51. Friday, sunny with a high near 77. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 53.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Today is Wednesday. Wednesday. Do you know what that means?
Oh, don't you know what that means?
No, please, tell me. Please, tell me. It means it's workout.
Wednesday.
Let's work it out. Wednesday.
Work out Wednesday.
Work it out.
Wednesday.
Sooner than any morning workout. When is this happening?
And when is this happening?
Let's do it now.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm going back to bed.
I'm going back to bed.
Oh, well, the show must go on.
Stephen Show with you here. Happy Hump Day. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Morning to Madison. probably getting on the school bus right now.
All right. Good morning, Madison.
And Tiffany, of course.
All right. And Tiffany, of course. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Community Services in Rensselaer and DeMott. They are celebrating their 50th anniversary coming up in October. Okay. So they got a couple of things going on here. Friday, October 10th, start your day with biscuits and gravy, 8 to 10. Lunch at 11:30. An afternoon jam session, line dance, snacks, fun with friends, all going on at the Fozzie Senior Center. Okay. For more info, go and like Jasper County Community Services on Facebook. To reserve your meal, call 219-987-7909. That's for the Fozzie Senior Center in DeMott. At the Rensselaer Senior Center, coming up Saturday, the 27th, this coming Saturday, they're having their car show. Okay, starts at 10 a.m., goes 10 to 3. Head out. There'll be a DJ, food, bake sale, fun, all kinds of good stuff going on at Jasper County Community Services. You can enter your car that day for $15, but if you register ahead of time, it's just $10.
It's 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and that is at the Rensselaer Senior Center, Jasper County Community Services. So that one's in Rensselaer. So many cool things going on that Sharon and all the good folks over at Jasper County Community Services do. They're just a wonderful, wonderful bunch. So make your plans for that. Also, got to mention our friends over at Jasper County Fair Association. Bingo is coming. So make your plans for bingo. October 12th is bingo at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. So make your plans for that. Also, you got Spooktacular Camp coming up right after that. So plenty of great things happening at the Jasper County Fair Association. Go and like Jasper County Fair Association on Facebook. You have until October 1st to get registered for Spooktacular Camp. So don't miss it. On their Facebook page is the form you fill out. So
now while we go into our next, before we go into our next story or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Kelly Asbell's big day.
Ooh. All right.
Tomorrow's the surgery.
Ooh.
If
all
you
right.
guys know, we had been talking to Kelly a couple months ago, maybe more than that now, maybe 4 months ago, about her
been that
need
long,
for
really?
a donor.
Mm-hmm.
And so tomorrow's the big day.
That's her surgery
Tomorrow's her surgery.
with her donor.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
it's incredible. You know, I don't say it flippantly. I mean, prayers and thoughts with her and her donor. And
Well, and
their
you know the
families
impact of
you know,
that on
I
your family.
Absolutely do. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. My dad got a heart. God, what are we at? 15 years, 16 years. It's Halloween. Halloween, we always say, is his
Yep.
rebirthday. So,
Yeah.
and yeah,
And
I
it
mean,
changed everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you can be an organ donor, be one. Because
Mhm.
it's just, yeah, it's an incredible thing. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
And she was saying that the hospital said, because it's Loyola, but her, loyola.donorscreen.org was the how you can get involved and see if you had. It started with the O blood type, because you had to match there, and they had never seen so many people apply for one person.
See, advertising works.
Oh my gosh. Would you get out of here?
I only did it for you.
I'm leaving.
Just
I
so
gotta
no one
find a
takes
new
me
gig.
seriously.
I
only did that to mess
cannot.
with Cheryl.
Whatever. But yes, prayer warriors, be praying for me because I have to deal with this. And then there's Kelly. No.
Yeah.
Pray for Kelly. Pray for her donor.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. 100%.
Tomorrow's a big day. And then, of
Yes.
course, the recuperation and the, that it all takes.
Yes, yes.
Um,
Since we're on big days, today is the anniversary of us buying the house. It was a year ago today that we got the house.
I've been checking every day.
know.
Is it? Did you go into memories on Facebook?
No, I just know. I know it was the 24th. Yeah, it was the 24th last year.
Okay, now I'm
So,
going into memories.
Mhm.
That's great.
Yeah, that we closed on the house. So
That's crazy to think it's
and
been a year.
and it's a bummer because we were supposed to have Terry Fegley on this morning, but she's still feeling under the weather. So so I thought that would have been a fun anniversary thing. Yeah.
Oh, I see the picture.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So, all right. So before the break, we were talking about Jimmy Kimmel and his thing. Roland jumped on and said Jimmy Kimmel was going to be canceled anyway. His ratings are terrible. He's not funny. Okay. Well, again, I go back to comedy is subjective, so I won't argue about whether or not he's funny or not. But I don't think he was going to be canceled because he was back last night. He was suspended. I would say that all late night shows ratings are down from where they were because people just aren't glued to their televisions the same way that they were. So,
okay. So do they measure how many streams or how many
I think nowadays all that stuff is done. It's because I remember. So I loved the TV show Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, and they say that came about right before or right as they were starting to keep track of your ratings with people recording stuff to their DVRs. And they say if it was further along, the numbers that they had on DVRs of people not necessarily watching live, but watching the next day or watching within a week, the show probably would have been renewed. It was one of the highest things in DVRs, but they weren't doing that back then. It had just gotten started that they were able to figure that out. Because now I think, last I checked into it, and it's been a while, advertisers, so let's say you buy ads in a network sitcom, whatever it is.
Okay.
And you pay a certain amount, a certain rate for people watching it live, a certain rate for people watching within the first week, and then a certain rate for people watching it a week or longer. So your rate goes down as people wait longer to watch it. So
okay, and then
because with a DVR, I mean, for all we know, they're fast forwarding through it. You don't know.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So it's interesting, but so Roland, I'm a big believer in you're welcome to your opinion. I just think that's an odd way to go. That he was going to be canceled anyway. His ratings were terrible. He's not funny. It sounds like you're mimicking someone else, but he wasn't actually canceled. He was suspended. And it actually had nothing to do with his ratings, but that's okay. That said, okay, I had not seen this video yesterday when we did the show. I saw it later on. And if you're a human on Earth and doesn't find this amusing, then I don't think I could help. I know comedy is but this was President Trump during the acetaminophen press conference.
First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen.
No, I have been on the air and had trouble with the name. I've had trouble with like, how do I pronounce this? But I'm just going to say, if I was going to do a press conference, I would do a little bit of prep. I would do a little bit of, if I didn't, I would at least look at the speech for a second and go, what's this word? I would ask somebody walking down the hall, what's this word I'm about to say to millions of people? So then,
wow.
Instead of like continuing on with acetaminophen, because that one's too hard to say, he just goes, forget it. I'm going with Tylenol.
Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol during pregnancy.
No, Tylenol is a brand name.
Give out.
It's a brand. No. Acetaminophen is the generic form of that. That's the drug. Tylenol is a brand name. By the way, I wish I would have known this was coming. I would have bought stock in Advil. I'm just saying. I would have, Advil stock, I have a feeling, went through the roof the next day. But then throughout the rest of the speech, he just keeps referring to it as Tylenol. Tylenol's bad. Tylenol's no good. No! Stop. Sir, psst, come here. Tylenol's the brand. That's like telling people it's bad to use Kleenex, but the other tissues are fine. No, Tylenol's the brand name. You can't. By the way, so not only was that a funny piece to the speech, in my opinion, that's also Exhibit A in the Tylenol lawsuit. I'm thinking, I have a feeling. I could just picture someone in the Tylenol offices going to Time Tylenol. I don't know, whoever the CEO is of Tylenol, and going, sir, you're going to want to turn the TV on. Listen, Jenkins, not right now. I'm in the middle of something. No, sir, I think you might want to turn the TV on for real.
Yeah.
Like, is this another one of your games, Jenkins? Come on. No, for real this time. I think this is you're going to want to jump on this one, sir. I think this is one of those things. I think you're gonna probably want to probably gonna want to jump on this one, sir. Now.
And didn't it keep going and going with because I saw something and I was like, what is this? It was like, just don't use Tylenol.
It was, I didn't see the whole thing. I just Tylenol's bad. It's bad. It's all bad. Just the Tylenol's bad. You know, they didn't say it was bad that many times in the 80s during the cyanide thing. They didn't say it was so bad as he did in that press conference. Oh, Tylenol's got to just be going. Did we?
How did we get on this list? Right?
What about Jimmy Kimmel? Isn't he bad? So, along the lines of checking your speech ahead of time, I don't know if you saw this. He was speaking to the UN, and his teleprompter knocked out.
And I don't mind making the speech without a teleprompter because the teleprompter is not working. I feel very happy to be up here with you nevertheless. And that way you speak more from the heart. I can only say that whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble.
I'm just going to speak to you guys from the heart about my real feelings. Whoever's running the teleprompter, you might as well just go home. I'm pretty sure I know what he's going to say to him when he gets back there. You're fired. It's been a while since he's been able to do it.
Right. He just went up to the UN and just went, you're all fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
He turned right back into a apprentice. You're fired. Whoever's running the teleprompter. You're worse than Tylenol.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Turns out, you know who it was? It was Jimmy Kimmel because he had all the time off. That's who did it. It was.
Good grief.
Sometimes I just amuse myself.
Right. We're just going to let Steve have his moment.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't care what you think about him as president politically. I don't care any of that stuff. If you're mad at me for making fun of that, you can stick it because that's just funny. That's just funny right there. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
That to me is as funny as when I watched George Bush trying to open the door and couldn't do it. It's all funny to me. Funny is funny, in my opinion. Mr. M says Trump has a ghostwriter confirmed. But I mean, listen, of course he has writer. He's the president of the United States. He has speechwriters. You know, I would love to see the speechwriters' faces when he goes off, like when he went to Tylenol. I bet that wasn't in the speech. I bet they didn't put the word Tylenol in there at all. They probably did it for him in parentheses, saying this is what Tylenol is, sir, just so he knew. But I'm sure they went, oh no, why does he keep saying Tylenol? Did you put acetaminophen in the speech? I put acetaminophen in the speech. Did you tell him how to say it? Well, no, I just thought, yeah. Yeah. Later on, they had to have a talk with him and about the way he takes his pills too, because they said, "Sir, the word is analgesic. You take it by mouth. You're taking it wrong." Still that one from Scrubs, by the way. That was
good grief.
All right. I'm not done amusing myself, but I'm going to take a break nonetheless. When we come back, it is the Mr. P, locksmith and security, dumb criminal of the day. Stick around.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Hands-on career training is waiting for you at St. Joseph's of Indiana, located in Rensselaer. Our building and trades and CDL Academy give you real experience with certified instructors in small class sizes. You'll learn foundational knowledge, build practical skills, and gain the confidence to take the next step in your journey. Classes start soon. Are you ready to take the first step toward a better future? Visit stjo.edu to sign up today. Start here, go anywhere.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Morning, Zoe. Got donuts.
Jeff Bridges, why are you still living above our garage?
Well, I dig the mattress, and I want to be in a T-Mobile commercial like you. Teach me, Saldana.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared. I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. It's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate pro camera system.
Wow, impressive. Let me try. T-Mobile is the best place to get iPhone 17 Pro because they've got the best network.
Nice, Jeffrey.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible trade-in in any condition.
So, what are we having for lunch?
Dude, my work here is done.
24 monthly bill credits on Experience Beyond for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits ended. Balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel. Finance agreement. iPhone 17 Pro, 256 gigs, $1,099.99, and new line minimum $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 1H2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
What day is it? Is it Wednesday?
All day
long.
Oh, it's Wednesday.
All right. What's the hump day schedule look like?
Longest day, Wednesday, 9 letters.
Welcome, my friends, to the show that never ends.
Never end. Never end.
It never ends.
Well, let's get started.
Showtime.
Welcome to the Touhyville Show with you. Good morning. Portion of the show today brought to us by George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare and well-being. Visit georgeaid.org. Go and like George A. Memorial Healthcare on Facebook as well to find out more about what they do and can do for you and your family. Also, got to mention Fountain Stone Theaters. They have movies Wednesday through the weekend. Today, you could go see The Senior, Him, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle, Downton Abbey Grand Finale, and Conjuring Last Rites.
I want to see The Senior really badly.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the one with our guy.
The
commish.
Yep. Michael Chiklis, Mary Stuart Masterson, Rob Corddry.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we can go see that. Oh, that's your Angel
That's
Productions
Angel.
too. All right.
Mhm. But I'm a guild member, so I may be able to see it for free. I need to check.
Like of the Actors Guild?
No, the Angel
The
Guild.
Radio Guild?
No.
Oh. The Lollipop Guild? You're
Right.
much too tall.
Right?
And as far as new movies coming out tomorrow, Gabby's Dollhouse comes out tomorrow. So that's I think that's a fun kids movie. That was the one that I thought I saw the commercial for a second. I thought it was a follow-up to Barbie, because wasn't she Weird Barbie? Kristen Wiig, wasn't she?
She was the weird,
Weird
yeah,
Barbie,
the
right?
weird,
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So, all right. So yeah, visit FountainStoneTheaters.com. You can, excuse me, find out the movie times, and you can even buy tickets right there on the web. All right, time for the Mr. P Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Okay, a lot of times we have dumb criminals, and it really is like the scene from Shawshank Redemption says there. You're just not good at this. Maybe you should try something else. Okay? You don't think things through real well when you're a dumb criminal. On Monday morning, a DoorDash driver alerted police after making a strange delivery to a motel in Sweetwater, Texas. The list of items that he was asked to shop for and bring included trash bags, zip ties, bleach, a hatchet, and more.
Oh, snap.
Now that, to me, does not sound like a fun time afternoon at a hotel. Yeah.
Good on him that he reported that. There'd be no way I'm delivering that.
But he reported it after delivering it.
Oh, he did?
Yes, that was my thing was
oh yeah, I'm not getting anywhere near that with a 10-foot pole.
Hi, I just want to stop by the police station here for a second.
It's a $50 tip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So to stop by the police station here for a second. Can you guys I know it says serve and protect. Could you deliver the rest of this DoorDash for me, please? Yeah. Police say 42-year-old Neil Cooper placed an order on DoorDash for these, what sounded like a list of kidnapping and murder tools. When the police showed up at the motel room, Neil refused to leave and warned officers that he was armed. No, not that he was harmed. He was armed. Police did force their way in and found a hostage inside. The hostage was rescued.
Oh my gosh.
But was later arrested on an outstanding warrant. So whoever the hostage was had an outstanding warrant. There's no word on their identity, but it sounds like the warrant was drug related. Neil was arrested for aggravated kidnapping. There may be additional charges. It's unclear what he planned to do with the victim. I've got some thoughts on what might have happened. Clearly, it looks like it could have been a bad situation. A lot of people praised the driver for acting after seeing the red flags. Others weren't sure. One person commented, quote, "I'm glad it worked out for the best this time, But do you really want your DoorDash driver deciding your order is suspicious and calling the cops? Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
I do.
I do. Because you know what he's not calling on? Oh, he ordered too much fried chicken.
Right.
He's not, yeah. This
Here's
wasn't like,
something nice.
yeah.
Once I'm dead.
Yeah. Wow. Somebody else said, I want to tell that driver you don't get paid to think, you get paid to deliver things. Okay, I think someone's having some fun on the internet. Because, I mean, come on. You can't really tell me you'd be mad at the driver.
Right.
What if you were the one in the zip ties? Just saying. Wow. Yeah, that was crazy. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, locksmith and security. Mr. P helped me out yesterday. Had to bust open a lock. So that and that's what he was able to help me do. Sometimes you just got to get rid of that lock.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. P can help you if you're locked out of something, locked like say your house, your business, your car. Don't worry. So it's not the old days. You know, it doesn't use a Slim Jim or a coat hanger,
right?
Or it ruins your paint and your window and all that stuff. No. There's new pass-through technology to unlock your car without damage to paint or windows. And Mr. P is on call 24/7. So if you need a locksmith, Mr. P is the one you want to call, 219-866-7171. Like Mr. P, Locksmith and Security on Facebook. And, of course, check out his website to find out more about what Mr. P can do for you, mrplocksmith.com.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, isolated showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 73. Tonight, mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 57. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 72. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 51. Friday, sunny with a high near 77. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 53.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest, old-school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family-owned, community-focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-345-3412 or stop by and visit on Route 10 today. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil.
Have trees that need trimming or removed? Make the smart move and call TNT Tree Service at 219-306-0996, offering free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. TNT can also prune and remove dead wood from trees, do crowning, grind and chip stumps, cable brace dangerous limbs, and clear lots. TNT Tree Service is your one-stop shop when it comes to making your property shine. TNT Tree Service, family owned and operated. Give them a call today, 219-306-0996. TNT Tree Service. They treat your property like their own.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Barktoberfest is back. The Lowell Women's Club presents Barktoberfest Saturday, October 4th from 9 till 2:30 at the Bark Park at Freedom Park in Lowell. Pet blessings, canine demonstrations, raffle prizes, vendors for our friends and their humans, pet costume contest, and more. Find out more at Barktoberfest Facebook page or call 219-765-2551.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
What is 988?
It's a free 24-hour suicide and crisis lifeline.
And what is a crisis?
Maybe something you experience so often.
You don't even think it's a crisis.
Anxiety over money.
A stressful relationship.
Concerns about a loved one's mental health.
If you are experiencing thoughts of suicide or mental health or substance use crisis, call or text 988.
It's a listening ear.
And it's a way forward.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Good morning to you, everybody.
Yo, wake up!
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Time to celebrate Hump Day.
I bust my hump every day.
It is Wednesday.
Hump Day, am I right, buddy?
Halfway through the week.
Gosh, it is. Time flies, doesn't it?
Thank God it's Wednesday.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out, having fun on a delightful Wednesday morning. It is Hump Day. All right. So, regularly, Cheryl and I visit 792,416 different websites to find fun stuff for us to talk about. I came across this one, and I didn't share this one with you this morning because I wanted to surprise you with it.
Okay.
It's a good news story.
Oh, good.
Out of TJ Maxx.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
A 27-year-old man in Tennessee named Zach Porter went into cardiac arrest at TJ Maxx.
Oh, boy.
He is alive today thanks to quick thinking of a CPR instructor that happened to be in the store named Mike Brown.
Wow.
Mike says, I didn't even want to be there. What man does, Mike?
I'll tell you what kind of a man does.
He was reluctantly accompanying his wife on a shopping trip.
A real man does.
Listen, even the CPR instructor didn't want to be at TJ Maxx. So he was there. He says, I didn't even want to be there. I was reluctantly accompanying my wife on a shopping trip. It was a good thing he was there. He performed CPR to keep Zach going until paramedics arrived. Another stranger also helped Zach out. So what a cool story. Also, I did want to point out the only way a 27-year-old man would have cardiac arrest in a TJ Maxx was he saw his wife's cart.
Could you imagine her? Okay, I'll put away the.
Right.
I don't need any more candles.
Yep.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. He turned the corner and saw everything that she had in there. Yeah. All right. How's this for you talk about backtracking. People said, oh, Jimmy Kimmel backtracked, which he didn't.
Yeah.
The couple from the Jumbotron at the Coldplay concert now claims they're just friends. Guys, we had already moved on from you. I'm sure your spouses didn't,
Right.
and I don't know if you're trying to convince them, but you don't have to convince us.
And I'm sorry, you're absolutely on something so strong if you think having your boss have his arm around your waist while you're rocking to and fro is what friends and coworkers do.
I was holding her for a friend. What?
Right. She said she was cold. Come on. Stop already. We can't take anymore. Don't you understand?
Right? I mean,
and your 5 minutes is over. Like,
well, that's
goodbye,
what I thought. Who's even talking?
With your ridiculousness, like that you're still talking about this after you watched how the two of you got on the Jumbotron and then ran like mice.
Right.
Like scattered around, dipped. Like,
right. Like what?
Come on already.
I mean, what? Who?
Right. And you're so far gone that you can't for a second. You want to defend yourself so badly that you can't get a grip that if this happened and the shoe was on the other foot, your wife is rocking with her, I don't know what. whoever, who she works with at as the professor at the university or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh gosh, look at that. It's a bonding moment for them.
And who
Stop
are
it.
you trying to convince?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We got you.
Yeah. According to a
if
source.
if you can't just know the gig is up.
Right.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Now
It's over.
I do know they went to that Coldplay concert and they got busted. I do know who they're going to see next, though.
Have you ever met a girl
Bismarcky.
that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got on stage, dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in the air, "Come to the picture booth." So
Come on, I want the just the refrain. Here it is.
You got what I need, but you say he just a friend. You say he just a friend. Oh, baby, you.
That's the next concert they're going to. Bismarck. I did all that just for that.
Sure.
Yeah. Someone they used to work with says, quote, Kristen and Andy had an excellent working relationship and a great friendship. There was no affair. It was inappropriate to be hugging your boss at a concert, and she accepts full responsibility for that. But the scandal, the downfall, the loss of the job, all that is unfair. No. No. You got busted. That's it. Stop telling your friends to go out and say things about you for you. Stop.
Right. Now, please don't tell me that's the HR director for this company.
Right. Yeah. Wasn't that the one that was right next to them? Wasn't she the HR director? Like that,
Mhm.
they tried to get out of the frame too.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it's so
my.
messed up that the first person fired is the person that booked the concert tickets so that for the outing to begin with.
Well,
Like, let's blame everyone.
yeah. I mean, that must have been before he got fired as CEO. Because
Well, then he's going on about privacy and I oh my gosh. Good gosh.
No.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use your thumb.
Right.
Use your thumb. Yeah, that's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. So in light of all this free speech talk, here in America, we get to say what we want, at least up until recently.
Right.
You don't have government agencies threatening to throw you under the bus and, making mob style veiled threats.
Okay.
It's not like it's North Korea where you can't even say, I love you.
What? You can't say I love you in North Korea now?
Apparently not. North Korea has stepped up crackdowns on young people's love letters, condemning the phrase, I love you, as a sign of decadent lifestyles.
What?
Watch your decadent lifestyle with your love yous. What's wrong with you?
Okay, so what's the punishment, or dare I ask?
You have to marry the person. No, it's. I don't care what you.
I been
I
punished
don't care
enough?
what you say. I'm on today.
My gosh.
Officials from a factory's Socialistic Patriot Youth League discovered a love letter during a routine inspection on September 13th and turned it into an ideological issue. They criticized the phrase "I love you," which was in the letter, and made a big deal of the matter, they said. The officials found the letter in a young person's bag while checking personal electronic devices after holding criticism sessions for league members. Is this where we want to get to, by the way? You hear what all that just went on? The letter contained romantic expressions like "I love you," "the only thing I think of is you." The deputy head of the factory's Socialistic Patriotic Youth League committee called the letter evidence of a decadent lifestyle imbued with capitalist views of love, and immediately organized an ideological struggle session. Cheryl, you and I are going to need to have an ideological struggle session this afternoon.
We do those with they're scheduled already for today. I don't we have them many times a day.
That's when I come home from work, like, hey, let me tell you about my day at the radio station. And Cheryl's like, first, sit down. We need to have an ideological struggle session, okay? I try to have an ideological struggle session with Cheryl every time we go to TJ Maxx. I try to have fun. During the session, the letter writer was condemned for his rotten spirit. You can't say you love her with your rotten spirit.
Decadent spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And decadent, every time you use the word decadent, I just, did he give her a box of chocolates with it?
I don't know he was forced to publicly criticize himself in front of fellow members. I told her that I loved her, and I should never have done that. And we will never again go to a Coldplay concert. Oh, wait, I got those two stories confused. I got those mixed up.
I mean, how did they marry there? How did they date there then? Does nobody date?
According to the source that was telling this story, lovers often say, I like you, but use I love you less frequently. All he did was write down feelings he couldn't express out loud, but officials turned it into a major issue. Other league members watched the struggle session, which is the best, with disgust like they were chewing rotten cucumbers. So other members thought this was ridiculous. It sounds like to me. Wow.
Okay, so I'm looking this on Reddit. How does dating and sex work in North Korea? Because I was like, okay, if you can't say I love you or whatever, it's a government thing. Like, how do you express yourself? So it says,
don't they regularly invite Dennis Rodman to come there? Isn't that what is it Kim Jong-un? Doesn't he love Dennis Rodman? Like, what? How does that work? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, they're just asking. Officially, dating is strictly controlled in North Korea as romantic relationships may cause a breakdown of discipline in schools and workplaces. Despite the odd regulations, people still seek out romance because it's only natural to fall in love.
You think?
Recent videos of North Korea reveal that male and female college students show physical affection to each other while skating at an ice rink. The scenes indicate the young people in North Korea are actually dating freely.
Yeah, whatever. All skate. Nuh-uh. Not falling for that.
Not falling.
Couples only. No. That was a trick. Officials have ordered youth organizations to conduct surprise inspections of electronic devices to catch consumption of foreign content. The love letter was discovered during one such inspection. You can't have foreign content on your phone. Where a simple expression of affection became an ideological problem. Young people have various ways to avoid detection, but they can't escape surprise inspections by their organizations. Wowzers!
Yeah, that's super creepy.
Isn't it? And I'm just saying, I don't want to make too big of a deal out of it, but think about the direction we're going. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. All right, let's take a break. Because when we come back, we're going to have an ideological struggle session. No, we're going to end on high note is what we're going to do. Stick around.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
The Another Season Going Out of Business sale continues, and now's your chance to save even more. All merchandise is 50% off, excluding bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and Christmas items, all at 50% off. All sales are final, so don't wait. Once these items are gone, they're gone. Visit Another Season before it's too late at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Barktoberfest is back. The Lowell Women's Club presents Barktoberfest Saturday, October 4th from 9 till 2:30 at the Bark Park at Freedom Park in Lowell. Pet blessings, canine demonstrations, raffle prizes, vendors for our friends and their humans, pet costume contest, and more. Find out more at Barktoberfest Facebook page or call 219-765-2551.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Think about it. You take thousands of steps every day. Shouldn't every single one of them feel amazing? Well, with Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins, they can. Skechers teamed up with podiatrists to design a shoe that provides amazing arch support for all-day comfort. And best of all, you get all this comfort, stability, and support with the ease of Skechers slip-ins technology. Just slip them on. There's no bending down and no struggling to tie your shoes. Just step in and go. Try Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever comfortable footwear is sold.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to save.
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
All right. It is time for us to wrap things up for another Fun Time Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and just being a part of the program here on a Wednesday. We appreciate it. It's time to end on a high note.
Okay, today's high note is brought to us by Raging Rhetoric. Sometimes you need to remind yourself just how rare and irreplaceable you are. No one else has your heart, your mind, your way of seeing the world, or the way you make people feel. Your energy, your kindness, your laugh, your perspective, and the love you give are one of a kind. There is no replacement for you. Your presence matters, and the world is better because you're in it.
Wow. That is ending on a high note. Very nice. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed listening to the program today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a phenomenal Wednesday. we're going to do it all again tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be out and about noon to 2 out at Shorty's Rensselaer Marathon.
Come see us. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Customer Appreciation Day. Come on by and fill up on gas because he's going to have discount gas prices during that time. So we'll see you then. Take care.
This is the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your